Hey there, and welcome back to SnowRunner, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome. And now off we are though. We have to do quite a bit. We still have to explore, like this little zone over here, and that one connecting. I am very curious, like what is over here too. I'm still very suspicious about this location over here. Like, why would he make two deadly roads here, right? You know? That has nothing on it as far as I can tell. So I will definitely check this route out like we did over here. I think we have to. I would say we are fine around here. I want to explore this. And this is mighty suspicious. Little lake. Too much detail there, right? You know, for something flat and nothing. And then, of course, you know, like we want to explore the rest too. It's going to be interesting. But those were some things when I was looking at the map. Just rubbed me a little bit wrong, though. It just rubbed me a little bit wrong. It's 2:33 in the morning, so this time we are starting at night. I thought, why not? It's something else, well, right? Normally we always start early in the morning, but there was no place to actually park properly around here. But of course, right, you know, in the back of this beautiful Tatooine we could have slept. It still felt a little bit off. Yeah. Oh, no, we are heading straight for the canyon. Not good, not good, not good. Yeah, we should have turned more to the right. Now it's too late. We have to make our way to the left here. You know what? We can turn around too. I mean, that is always an option. Oh, and I want to check out that bunker, you know. Just keep an eye on it. We could have done it directly, would have made more sense. Just to re-scout the northern part, but northwest. We might do that later on. To be honest, it looks very rocky too. Okay, change of plans. We have enough fuel. To our left there are a couple of fuel trailers, so we can actually use that. Oh boy. No, 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 no. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is ice around here. No, don't bounce back. Ooh. This is so disgustingly bad because if we now we are kind of screwed, aren't we? I think we are kind of screwed. Come on, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Right in the ice, right in the snow. Oh, we are so lucky. We don't have any chain tires, by the way. And now we are stuck on rocks. It is so far away from our beautiful garage. I dislike rocks when I'm driving my Tatooine. And that is an understatement of the year. Yep. Oh, these rocks, man. These rocks, though. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. I have to accept defeat at this point. Yeah. I tried to go sideways so I don't slide hard in. But there's nothing I can do here. These rocks, man, they just keep sticking below the Tatooine. And we cannot go out of it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, sliding back over the rocks, sure. What if we go a little bit more sideways, though? Somehow we do have some grip, though. Somehow. I just have to get rid of those nasty rocks. I mean, this is a miracle right now. Dude, wow. Oh my. I really thought we would be stuck there and we have to travel like half an hour just to get this truck out. Or if we do redeploy. Wow, look at the green there. Is this radioactive? Look at that. But that was a miracle. That recovery on ice without chained tires is a miracle. So I'm very grateful there. So what I want to do is I want to cross this, explore this first. So we just have to go downhill. But not too crazy though, because those boulders to the left are a little bit too big though. So we already have done this tiny road in the last episode. Which means, of course, I will see you guys at the bottom. And here we are, nicely on the road again. Man, yeah, that road up there though, with the mountain. Yeah, we found a jar in the last episode, and I have to say though, I'm curious what that mission will actually uphold. Probably deliver it, right? You know, haul and deliver. The issue with that is though, there is not a powerful truck that can go up there, so we do have to do that with our own jar or with our Tatooine right over here. The issue is though, right? You know, that thing is not coming downwards looking pretty, you know, it's not coming down pretty looking. It will be banged up though. All those rocks, it's a menace to maneuver. There's a lot of damage though. Earthquakes, a typhoon, very rare in this region because typhoons are created by cold and hot wind. There's more cold wind than hot wind, warm wind, right? You know, so very rare occurrence, but possible. Plausible, yeah. Oh boy. Come on, go to the right side. Thank you. A little bit further. Thank you, thank you. And of course, you know, the ice, the natural damage occurrences too. Which is the most damaging part, but that would not have ripped this bridge apart. As you can see, it has concrete. Ooh, durability B+ right now. Yeah, this guy, man. Smoking. Oh yeah, this town is totally overrun with snow though. Well, it's not overrun, but it's blasted off with snow. Not sure why there's not an... Ta-da! You found a flatbed trailer for the scout. Trailer discovery, etc. Oh, look at that. We got a farm over here. Believe it or not though. A farm, my boys. I did not imagine that there would be a farm here. Or that I, you know, would ever encounter a farm around here. Which is kind of cool though, I have to admit. Okay, so whatever is going on here, we probably have to deliver items. And then probably they are going to build a farm here. That might be the trick. This is like a comedy show. Come on. No way, though. All right, I need some help. I need to restart the game. Yep. We cannot hook it up, and that means that maybe we cannot accept new missions. So it's good that we are going to do it right away, though. But man, comedy show driving. There we are. It's the bounce, boys. It's the bounce that are just not putting us anywhere. We can do it like that, but it is not selective enough. There we go. Anyways, let's restart the game. Alright, so that didn't pay off. But at least we can now hook up. Yep, we can. Awesome. Let's go and visit the church over there. This is what I love about snow, right? You know, at least in during the day we have different colors when there is snow. It's not something you actually think about though, unless you see it, I suppose. But you know, like the sun is coming up right now, so it's a little bit more pink, and later it will be a little bit more golden. Careful of the yellow snow, though. I have to say, it's not lemonade, but you know, like that's nice, though, right? You know that it really can reflect. Oh my lord. That was so much damage. Look at that, my fuel tank, a tire. Wow, the fuel tank just got instantly ripped apart. So we are leaking gasoline right now. Not cool. At least I will check out the northwestern part though, right? Still, I hope I can reach it. I don't think I can, but oh well. And of course the suspension totally destroyed. Well, that one was understandable, but the gas tank itself, that's a little bit much though. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Look at that. Right over there we do have an upgrade though. Nice. At least we have that though. I think we are going to go on a journey with a different vehicle right now. Maybe though, I'm not 100% certain. Now, for what is this one? The active suspension, the TUS 108 Warthog. Nice. Very nice. Well, at least we did check out something here. But wowzers though. I don't think we can manage to go all the way back, to go then all the way up here with our gasoline right now. 163, 62, 61, 60. Yeah, we cannot. This thing is destroyed right now. Let's just stop the engine. Is it leaking still? Oh, it is still leaking though. That is pretty cool. Oh, what am I even doing though? I cannot repair it. We did repair the tire. Yep. Ah. Do you hear that? Look. Let's get a different scout for once. Let's just see what this little thing can do, right? The Azov AM8 16.1 liters though. Oh yeah, it's going to be way stronger. We are going to be poor because of it. But it is actually an off-roader, so that means we have to be careful. It is going to be rather quick. And that's actually a good thing though, but it takes a lot of damage too. So we have to be very, very careful with that. Now, the 747 are not available for us because we have an active suspension, right? And we don't have the raced one just yet. But anyways, we can go for the 43 instead of the 39. Big difference though, absolutely. Autonomous medium, which is kind of cool though, I have to say. We do have a differential lock, but do we have an all-wheel drive? It says it's switchable, so it's probably pre-installed. A snorkel. Yes, it's going to be important. Frame add-on. We could do this though. The small sideboard bed for some missions, which is very cool. Small fuel trailer too. I mean, it will be a very cool little scout though, in a certain way. But let's go with the small sideboard bed. Yeah, I think that's the better option for now. So as you can see though, right now we are back where we should be with the Tatooine, but okay, you know what? I'm going to scout the right side directly out over here. There's a road here on the right side, but I have to say though, this little guy, my oh my. With a lot of things, it is kind of better than the Tatooine, believe it or not, this Warthog. It is such a good little truck though. S+, A-, B-, and... well, you might think it is not a scout though. It doesn't have a wrench with its own battery. It actually does has one, and it has a medium one. So it's a little bit more powerful too. So if this little truck flips over, you can just flip it off, right, you know, and just go back on your feet if you have something around you that you can actually connect to. It is higher than the Tatooine, except the mid-base there. Yeah, and we still have to unlock the... what do we call that, though? The race suspension, right? So there's a lot going on with that, too. And then the wheels will be way up. And I have to say, though, I am very impressed with it. The speed is enormous. The fuel is 100 liters less, though. So that is a big minus. But, you know, and you have to stop the pedal to the metal mentality quite a bit, because you really have to, well, how to say, survive, you know, with this vehicle. Interior, absolutely fantastic. Rather cozy for you and your friends. So, yeah, man, I am very impressed. We can actually use an off-road truck as our main scout if we want to. I still love the Tatooine to bits, though, I have to say. But I don't know, man. You know, like I'm slightly leaning towards this big boy. And to go in low gear or low gear minus, etc., etc., just to get differential lock on doesn't mean anything, right? Because you'll be slow anyways with the other ones too. The issue right now is, I have to say, do you see that right there with the suspension and all? Right in the middle. It can drag on a little bit, but the Tatooine would have struggled also in deep mud. Plus, this one has a snorkel. I mean, I am very, very impressed, though. Very impressed. There are plenty of samovars to be found inside the abandoned village on the island. That's some good money to be made. Why don't you go and collect some? We do need at least a truck, though, with the... well... hauling flatbed, one might say, right? You know, like, I'm not sure what the name is right now, but the one that we can actually lift certain things up, like trucks and, well, cabins apparently too right now. Got a road over here. Oi. Yeah, okay, so this is going to be a challenge, though. For real. Oh, yeah. This is interesting. A very peculiar situation, though, one might say. Let's put this in low gear. So we don't fly, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, look at that rock. Ay. Oh, look at that. There's actually an upgrade there. But so far it is smaller, you know, in length. It's just as wide, except the flatbed. It's really extending the size of it, though. So keep that in mind. Avoid it at all costs if you don't want to do some hauling missions with it. Seriously, just go with the fuel trailer if you want to use it as a scout. But in general, though, I have to say, man, this truck is wunderbar. It's glorious. It's really, really good. And I am happy that even though I did underestimate it before, that I got another chance to try it out right now. Upgrade location. All-wheel drive for the Western Star 6900 twin steer. Wow. Yeah, we are definitely going to use that one though in these maps, in this hall. That's a long time that we have seen that big boy, huh? A very long time ago. Gotta be careful around here. We want to make a good drop somewhere and not get stuck, but it seems like we are going to get stuck if we are not going to be very careful here. And this is one of the reasons why I normally don't do the bumper. As you can see, it's sticking really out too much. That is more on me, not on the truck. Normally I never do it, but I didn't realize it was so far away from the truck itself. It's like 30 centimeters. That is a lot though. That's a lot of clearance that is gone. Let's go there. I mean, you know, like, we don't even need the engine to be on to use it. I mean, isn't that crazy though? I never expected that we had a truck like this, like an off-road truck, meaning a full powerful truck though, to actually haul some big cargo with it too. To actually have a winch like that. I mean, isn't that awesome though? And believe it or not, it is not really tip heavy, although I'm tipping right twice after another here. It has to do with the you know, like the road itself. I mean, look at that. It's a total disaster. So yeah, lots of respect from me though for this little guy. Oh. Okay, new objective discovered. Nice timing there. I've got an idea. Back in the day, there used to be a lighthouse around these parts. Before people left, so I'm thinking of bringing it back online. Can you check if there's a way to reach it? Sure thing. That's a very important mission to have. Is that a trailer there for fuel? No, that's actually an a can, isn't it? I think it is. Or no, it's a loaf. Yeah. Okay, first we are going to the right side, I suppose. Yeah, why not? Right there. Our weather sensors are acting up. They flat out refuse to transmit data. Can you go and manually collect their measurements? Yes, sir. We definitely can. Now, there's a road leading this way, apparently. But we have to go back. We want to check that loaf out. Oh my god. For real? We just tipped and flipped over and there's nothing to recover it with? No way. And there's someone's radio is going off here too. I mean, no way, boys. Well, let's go get another vehicle then, I suppose. And here we are, though. This took me like 3 tries. The Ford could not even reach this place at this point, though. It got stuck everywhere, believe it or not. So yeah, that is kind of interesting to see. But right now, let's go. We have to get this one back in action. And hopefully the little clown does not tip over as easily anymore, though. I mean, that will be very nice. It was still on. It was still on, believe it or not. Oh, no. Well, it's good that at the airplane base right over there, that there is actually a big fuel carrier. So that's very nice. First of all, let's go to the loaf. Right, here we are. Listen up, I've got a job for you. There is this guy out there, and he wants a certain car. Beats me why, but it's none of my business. If he wants a certain motor, he's got his reasons. Just keep your mouth shut, deal? Alright, sure thing though. The can delivered to the secret spot. Are you kidding me? That is the secret spot? What the? Why? By the way, I did get my coffee, so time did skip by. And I had to make a call. So I did not pause it or whatsoever. So yeah, you know, that mistake is on mine. But let's just put the time back to where I arrived at this map, though. I mean, that is kind of wild, though, that we have to get this loaf there. Ooh, tickle, tickle. Come on. You should be... It is stuck there by an imaginal little thing. Isn't that cool? There we go. An imaginary of an imaginary pixel, though. We could probably reach that place rather simple through there. But simple has never been a case, though, so far, now has it? We have to refuel. Yeah, the question right now remains. I think what we have to do, though, is really just go directly through there. Before we deliver, though, I will siphon everything out of this loaf. This is the ultimate test, actually, of the Warthog, now that I think about it. The reason is, though, it's not a scout, but it behaves like one. Ooh. No, no, no! Bad Warthog. Yeah. I think I have to grab my other friend again. The SF 73210. And I also have to remind myself to actually put the engine off, or else we are running out of everything, and I have to go here once more. Yeah, man, you know, like this map, I don't know, man. I'm starting to realize how difficult it will become in just a little bit or two. It is really going to be difficult because we have to haul logs here. And I have to say, though, the terrain and logs, they are mortal enemies to begin with, right? Ah, yes. And then with the heavy loads and the difficult terrain around here, it is going to be a real pain. the way, what made it tip? Oh, okay, yeah. That little rock. So it is very tip heavy though. So it might be like we do need the Tatra back after all. Because the tip heaviness though is just a killer at this moment. Okay, stop engine. Change truck. Could also have to do with the flatbed. Let's be very honest here. Interesting. Oh, look at that though. There's a massive boulder in between us. Let's just be very honest though, we do need ultimate powerful trucks here. My oh my oh my. This is going to be a pain though. It's going to be a real pain. Hello, why can I not change this? Yeah, I cannot move it again. No, I can't. $59. Oh my. This boulder is the issue. All right. I get it. Let's stop the engine. Change the truck. We really do need to give that little truck a little bit of our gasoline here. Oh, yeah. It's free, which is awesome. Refuel. There we go. With this one we can at least reach the airplane dome. It is a fantastic little thing. But loose rocks always have been an enemy though of scouts, now haven't they? Oh my. But especially with this little Warthog right now. We've been tipping because of those little guys quite a bit though. And we are not yet done around here. So hopefully we do get some traction. Nope, don't think so. We are both stuck here. Ay. I mean, finally though, right? Finally. No way. I was so happy about this little guy, right? You know? So happy I was about him. Like, oh, maybe we can do something though, right? Maybe we have something else than just the Tatra right now. Or the Tatarin. I was really hyped and pumped about that. Not that I wanted to replace it though, but it is always good to see an extra replacement here and there. Choices after all, right? Right now, I'm not sure what to think. It doesn't have the engine power, although it has an S tier. Let's keep this on. I want to see how the engine is doing with everything. Sure, put the brakes on though. Just keeps on going back. Winter tires on, chained and all. Sadly, no real use. Oh yeah, great. Oh, we are lucky. I just want to say though, great. Whew. My con. There we go. My con is actually very agile though and sleek looking. I think it might be the perfect scout for these terrains now that I think about it. We don't even have the power. Come on, big boy. Push me forward. Nothing. This is so strange, right? I don't know what to think about this. I mean, winter gear, everything, and we just cannot move forward by such a basic thing. Sure, it is very deep snow and all, and that waits tons and tons to move around. But it's still like, should we have this already behind us right now at this point? That is not the ultimate challenge anymore. That there is at least a little bit of movement. My Warthog though, you're totally pimped out. And sure, you know, I'm a little bit like overestimating our trucks and underestimating Mother Nature over here. But, you know, at the same time, you kind of want to have your trucks working, right? You know, in working condition. Now, they want me to go left over here. So this is going to be fun. Look at that. How? How? Oh, how? Oh, how? Oh, how? This is really the designed road up here. Designated road. I mean, it doesn't look like it though, no, does it? I'm just sitting here scratching my head like, oh, how am I going to do this? You know? How are we going to fix this? And we do need the tutter in. I could try it with the loaf or anything like that though, but this is the designated road. And then we have one over here too on the little sides, it seems. Yeah, look at that. There's no way. There's just no way that we can do this here. And I feel like I don't even want to try right now with the Warthog. And the Ford 750, we cannot do anything with that either. Not up here, we are not strong enough, so I do need a different truck. Completely different truck. And the way how we have set this one up, yeah, there's no easy movements here either. Because if that gets stuck behind a tree, it's over, right? You know, we are totally stuck then. What I could try is get the loaf on the back of here and just haul that upstairs. Maybe I'm just too dependent on scouts, but then again, that is an off-road truck that we just used the Warthog. So, yeah, we will have to figure something out, I suppose, right now. But before we do anything, let's just fix our gas issue, right? We only have 96 left. Review. Nice. Oh yeah, the Tatarin though. I mean, we would have survived anything with it at this point. We're just very, very unlucky though with a certain random catastrophic mistakes. But I'm determined. I'm not going to give up. I'm having a blast. I do like this logistic puzzle in my head right now. Like what we have to solve, like which trucks would actually be decent to do this with. And it kind of seems like my heavy duty boys. This is one of my favorites for real. It's not one of the best though for this action. I would probably go with the Tatarin. Yeah, I would say the Tatarin will be really, really good right now. It will be slow. But it has its own fuel, its own repairs. It has also a flatbed like this one has, right? To get some nice cargo up there. It's a little bit higher from the floor than this big boy is. So, you know, like... Alright. There we go. I really wanted to... There we go. There's a helicopter incoming somewhere. At least the region is still active though. That's kind of cool though, isn't it? Alright, beautiful. And pack truck and trailers. There we go. Alright, at least that's done. Wow. Alright, let's do a sharp left here. Let's go through the forest. Man, I so hope that we don't get stuck here. Because this thing is wide though. We have to go to a different map. Also in Russia though. To get the high suspension for this truck, right? So that is actually a pretty good thing that we can still pimp this one a little bit more than we already have. Because it's already one of my favorite trucks. The issue lies in though, like I'm not sure when that one is available for me, right? You know, because we are following in order. And I'm not going to rush that at all. Yeah, hell no. So if this one is a little bit more of an issue, then we are going for the Tatarin. Man, I want to turn around here. I want to turn left. And we cannot. It's too long. Where there's a will, there's a way, boys. Never forget. You only have to find a way up there. Alright, beautiful. That is behind us. Probably the hardest part. We only have to do a lot of twister right now. Let's put the lights on. Man, the lights are too bright for some trucks. Oh my, we have done that though. We have done it. There's some freedom right now. We can breathe a little bit though, which is awesome. Oh no, I forgot. This truck is a little bit on the lower end still, so we have to be very careful. So yeah, I'm definitely going to swap this one in for the Tatra. If it is getting very ridiculous though. Until we do have the how to say, the race suspension. Now we can go a little bit bonkers, like what we did with the Tatarin, and just go the wild road right over there, I believe. Yes, I think we have to, but it's going to be almost impossible. So we are going to stay here to the right and turn left whenever we can. Let's be smart about this too. By the way, I need to beat that dude up though. My secret spot, my secret location. Nobody can find out that I stole it. Yeah, I mean, this could be a setup just as easy. And I will end up in one of the gulag centers. But the thing though is, right, you know. Ooh. He's not paying the bonus, right, for me to get a calm head. But let's say professional, shall we? You will just tell him, no problem. No, no, you are my friend, no problem. Anything for you, right? Let's see. Yeah, we missed it. It's a little bit further to the left right now. That's where I want to go from over here, from the rocks. There's some wild missions here, though. I'm telling you, right? Like, wait a minute. Is this the road down here? No, we are now on the road. Okay. go. There's no way that we could get out of here, though, without this truck and some winter tires. Pleasure doing business with folks such as you. Here, you have earned it fair and square. Don't tell anybody, got it? Well, then you should have paid me a little bit more, though. I had my camera on the whole time. Whew. I think what we have to do right now is just go through there. Go here. And I want to check that one out. Metal beams. Yeah, that's not what we can carry up right now. And neither is there a place where we can pick it up, I believe. Oh, wait. We can. Cool. Oh, at least we have that over here. Let's just say, though, it was a very expensive mistake to wreck the Tatarin. Anyways, by that, though, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful time. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay happy. Stay healthy. And drive a little bit better than I did, though, in this episode. Bye-bye.